this year. This year was one I will never forget. Not for its ease, but because it was a year we reached more women than ever before. And not because everything went as planned, because honestly, when does it? But because the work we do at She's Local reminded me again and again that community isn't optional, it's essential. We hosted 8 conferences across the country, 8 communities of women walking in with invisible stresses and unspoken struggles, and somehow walking out just a little lighter. We launched our first ever She's Local conference for girls, loud, honest, emotional, messy, and full of moments that reminded me our future is in very good hands. We grew into the North Carolina Triangle region where hundreds of women showed up ready to connect, ready to heal, ready to build something together. And then there's MetroWest, year 9. 9 years of women walking in nervous and walking out on fire. And next year is our 10th anniversary. We get to celebrate a decade of stories, courage, breakthroughs, and that one woman every year who says, I didn't think I needed this, but wow, I really needed this. Even as every cost around us keeps rising, venues, hotels, AV, bacon, our ticket price has stayed $52 for 9 straight years because connection, inspiration, and belonging should never be a luxury. They should be accessible to every woman in every community. And this year, for me personally, everything shifted. My family moved from Massachusetts to New York for my husband's job. I watched my teenagers say goodbye to the life they built. I watched them try to figure out who they were in a new town, in a new school, a new world. And while I was helping them to stay afloat, I was quietly trying to stay afloat myself. It was disorienting. It was humbling. It was emotional in ways I didn't expect. I kept thinking, I tell women to embrace change, but this is hard. There were days I felt invisible in my own life. Days I felt like I was starting over right beside my kids. But in all that uncertainty, something became clearer than ever. This is exactly why She's Local exists. For the woman in transition. For the woman who feels alone. For the woman carrying grief. For the woman holding everyone together while quietly falling apart. For the woman who needs a room full of strangers who somehow feel like sisters. Because at She's Local, judgment doesn't stand a chance. Cliques dissolve, silos fade. Women walk in unsure and walk out renewed. And that is how strangers become sisters. And the truth is, this year, I needed all of that. I needed the community I've spent 9 years helping build. I needed the softness, the connection, the realness, the belonging. To every sponsor, exhibitor, speaker, board member, volunteer, and attendee, you are the reason this work lasts beyond one day. You are the reason women feel less alone, and you are the reason a woman in the middle of a major life shift can walk into a room and think, thank God, here are my people. As we step into next year, our 10th year, know this. We are building more than conferences. We are building lifelines. We are building sisterhood. We are building a place where every woman belongs, no matter what she's carrying. May the season ahead be everything you want and everything you need. See you next year.